McCarthy, the pitch inside, the throw by Alvarez on a hop, scoops into center field, and McCarthy will go to third.
I don't know what the rule is, Garrett, to be honest with you.
You asked us about Mets Diamondbacks, a base touch question. Let's take a look.
They're appealing that he did not touch the base, or that he went past the bag and then had to retouch. Let's see.
As stated up front, this is a base touch review, which is reviewable.
So he slides into second, and he goes back off the base, and then he goes around the base. Oh, he's going to be out.
I don't know what the rule is, Garrett, to be honest with you.
The base touch rule states that a runner shall touch each base in order, and if forced to return, retouch bases in reverse order, unless the ball is dead.
That is absolutely not a legal play. You must retouch the base once you go back to the first base side of it.
The question is succinctly, does this runner need to retouch before going to third?
And the Mets will probably get the benefit of this call.
To answer this question, we turn to the MLB umpire manual, which delineates what past and prior means. We've done a prior video on this subject as well. Hey everyone, welcome to a brief review of past and prior, which is basically take a line draw through the base, treat the base as a neutral zone. The runner has to have both feet or body on the ground be on to have considered to have passed the base.
To be honest with you.
The rule is if you come back to the first base side of the bag.
But he's not really.
Based on that still shot, the runner is on the prior side of the base. So Lindsay, how are you going to explain this replay decision?
The call on the field is confirmed. The runner legally touched second on his way to third base. New York Mets will lose their challenge.
Wow.
Simple if you know what to look for. The language is in both the interpretation and the rule itself. Do you see it?
I do not understand why the Mets did not get that call overturned.
I felt because it was the slide.
Pretty close. The rule talks about advancing or retreating, so even though he is technically on the prior side, he is not retreating to first base on that time. It's just an off-balance slide.
I don't know what the rule is, Garrett, to be honest with you.
The runner's intent is huge here. If the runner is not attempting to return,
and the slide is what pushed him off, not an effort of him to go back. That's why I think they didn't overturn it.
if the runner is not actually attempting to return, we don't have a violation. This is not a technical step on the wrong side, you're out rule. The runner's base orientation matters.
That is absolutely not a legal play. You must retouch the base once you go back to the first base side of it.
Looking at the diagrams alone, I suppose that's a reasonable stance, but you have to look at the language of the rule, specifically if forced to return. The runner was not trying to return. That's why it's not illegal.
I do not understand why the Mets did not get that call overturned.
And just for good measure, here's what MLB said about it. This rule was put in place for returning to a base to tag up on a fly ball. If you pass the base first, you have to retouch going back. That is why the rule explicitly uses the language forced to return. This does not apply in the Mets situation because the runner never attempted to return.
I felt because it was the slide. I don't know what the rule is, Garrett, to be honest with you.